So let's talk about the three T's. So this is how I do my skin analysis. The three T's, because my last name is Terry. Come on, somebody. um, so the three T's stand for three things you're going to be looking for in your skin, and that is tone, texture, and temperature. There we go. Tone, texture, and temperature. The three T's. Tone, texture, and temperature. So what does that mean? What is that going to do for me? Make sure you hit the thumbs up on this video if you're getting value too. Tone. So looking at the overall skin tone. Is there hyperpigmentation? Is there hypopigmentation, meaning a loss of melanin in the skin? Are there some shading areas, like some darkness on the cheek area? Maybe there's some shading on the higher points of the forehead. You're looking at the overall tone of the skin. And that's going to tell you what's going to be beneficial as far as, let's say, serums and treatments. And then you're going to be looking for texture. Texture on the skin often sometimes can identify as dead skin cells, and it can also sometimes identify as dry skin. So you're going to look for the texture. And then finally, temperature. You're going to feel the face for temperature. When there is temperature on the skin, normally if your skin is warm in a particular area, and I want for everybody to do this with me. So the three T's. So the first thing is tone. I'm looking at my tone. That's something that you'll visually see. Then you're going to look for texture. The way you're going to feel for texture is you're just going to take your finger or the back of your hand and you're going to rub, and you can take your finger. Right now I don't have any texture because my skincare regimen is popping right now, so no texture. And then you're going to feel around for temperature. Anywhere where your skin is warm, 9 times out of 10 that's going to indicate that you have some oil production in that area. Heat produces oil on the skin. If it's cool, so for example, this area is often very cool. I don't get a lot of oils there. So those are some things that are going to be beneficial for you when you're trying to decide what's going on in the skin. So for example, I'm warm here. There's oil production. We can also see that there are some larger pores in that area. Those are things that you want to look for to kind of help you decipher between what your actual skin type is. And we're going to go over these things. So if someone has texture, the next thing that I probably would ask, for example, is, okay, you have a lot of texture. Do you exfoliate? If they tell me no, then it may just be dead skin cells. However, if they tell me, yes, I exfoliate twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, that's going to give me an indication that, if they exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week and they have lots of texture, they have very dry skin. Another thing is smokers, things like that, people who smoke. Your skin is asphyxiated. So that can kind of bring dryness to the skin. Well, it's not that it can, it will bring dryness to the skin. So do we understand the three T's?